Slapper1 here, and today we're going to be battling Oski, or however you pronounce his name. So I don't really know him, but he's in my friends list. He was one of those random passbyers, and he became friends. I mostly wanted him for my friend safari, but whatever, we're just having a regular random match. So I'm bringing the Charizard, my Mega X, or he's holding the Charizard X stone, since I like to sweep with him. There's the Weavile, the Venusaur, my Aggron, my Assault Vest, I think this one's Assault Vest, yeah, Grand Bull, and my Life Orb, my Life Orb Regenerator, Mienshao. Now he has Superior, which I've only seen one of those things in Coronation Media's YouTube video, and I have to say he uses it pretty well. Then there's Goodra and his Clafable. I think that was Clafable. Then there's Scizor, the Clay Doll, and the Drizzle Politude. So let's go. Now I have seen Clay Doll being used, by Coronation Media. The funny thing was, I saw that set that day earlier on a different YouTuber's link or channel, and here he goes out with the Politoed Drizzle. I should have seen that coming, but then that same day I saw that video, Coronation Media used it, but the video was from like a month ago or so, before he used it. So I bring out my Mienshao, and here he brings out his Goodra, which is nicknamed, oh gosh, I can't see it, Give Me Hug. So I fake out, he switches out into his Clafable. I don't know. I go for the U-turn, predicting the switch out, since really Goodra doesn't have the best defense. It has amazing special defense, but not defense. So Clafable takes the U-turn very nicely. I bring in my Weavile. Now I know that this is crazy. Why would you bring out Weavile on a Clafable? But I do have the Poison Chad, and he predicts that very, very nicely. And he goes out into Scizor. Now I was thinking Scizor is gonna come out, but then I said I've never seen anyone else use Poison Jab Scizor. I don't know if that's common or not, but I personally haven't seen it. So I bring out Mienshao, and I was predicting this to be either Mega or Choice Band, Bullet Punch, but it is Mega. So here it is. So he goes for the Bullet Punch, super effective, probably Scizor. His best move, and I bring in Mienshao. I don't know why he switched out, but he does, and he brings out the Clay Doll. I go for the fake out, and it has the Rocky helmet. That's why. Now I'm very low. I really have to switch out manually, because if I U-turn out, Life Orb and Rocky helmet's gonna kill me before I come back out. So I bring out Weavile expecting a Psychic type move, but he goes for Stealth Rock. I didn't bring a Defogger or Rapid Spinner this game, so I'm screwed. I have to leave Weavile in since he's my Focus Sash. He brings out the Scizor. Here I go for this what's it called? For the Brick Break, predicting something else to come out. And he brings out Weavile, so I bring in my Aggron. Now Aggron at this moment, he can take this very, very nicely. He's immune, or he's not immune, he's average to it, being that Steel Rock type. But he does have those amazing defenses. So here's the ultimate tank Mega Aggron. Now I do have Pokemon X, but my friend got me to get Aggronite. Thank you very much, Saw. And I switch out my Charizard. Now, I know there's, he was going for that Earthquake, since I saw that in the video. They had Earthquake and Psychic as the attacking type moves. So here I go for Dragon Dance, knowing he would switch out. There's really nothing he could have done. Now I'm predicting the Scooter to have maybe Thunder Punch, but he must have been thinking something else, because he goes for the switch out, and oh yeah, I forgot the rain was gone. So I will want for the Dragon Claw, because this is my Charizard X set. I didn't know which Mega I would use. It all depended on his team. Using Mega Aglon at the moment seemed to be the best choice, so I used it. Now I can't Mega. Now I knew he would switch out into the Clafable to take that Dragon Claw. Well, what I forgot, and I feel like an idiot for this, at the moment, I forgot Clafable gets unaware. So I Dragon Dance. I'm thinking, yeah, I'll get more damage. And then I do the Flare Blitz, and I'm like, why did I do so little? I'm at +2. I know it's in the rain and it's Clafable, but that's too much. And then it took me the whole match to realize, oh gosh, he is what's it called? Unaware. So I'm like, that did so little damage. I know I can really survive anything. One more. So I go for the Dragon Dance to get +3 and kill myself with recoil damage next turn. And here he goes for the Wish, and he's going to pass it on. I'm assuming Scizor, but he wouldn't want to do it this turn. He might want to do it next turn. So I'm thinking, oh no, he's going to protect. And, wait for it, he doesn't. He takes this +3 very nicely, but he's unaware. So I'm thinking, oh my gosh, this thing is a tank. He goes for the Moonblast to KO, kill. Poison would have done me in anyway. And he gets his Wish back. So my Charizard's efforts were pointless. Here I go for the Mienshao just to come back in, fake something out, and then switch back out to get more Regenerator HP back. So he switches that to a Scizor, who can take this fake out pretty nicely. But I don't go for a fake out, I go for a high jump kick, just because I knew something else would come in and get rid of it. He lives, I manually switch out. He has like 1 HP left, but I'm predicting the Bullet Punch. There it is, the Bullet Punch. That did a lot, but then I thought this was my special defensive Venusaur, and then I realized, oh wait, this is my max speed, max special attack Venusaur. With Sludge Bomb, Growth, Giga Drain, and Sleep Powder. Not my special defensive one. He brings out the Politoed to get the rain back up. There's really no one else in his team but Goodra who can really take advantage of that rain, but it doesn't hurt anyone else, so why not? He brings in the Goodra. For some reason I didn't see that coming. I thought this Goodra might have been Sap Sipper, so I was a little worried there, but then I'm like, this is a rain team, dude. It's hydration. So I switch out knowing that the Goodra's carried the Flamethrower, and I come out with my Assault Vest. My Assault Vest Scramble. Here I get the Intimidate, which really doesn't matter, but he goes for the Thunder. The Thunder. How did I not see this? 100 accuracy in the rain. This is a rain team. Come on, Kenneth. Get it right. I went for the Play Rough, and of course, this guy's better than me. He brings out the Superior. I had no idea what this does. I've only seen it used by Coronation Media, but he likes to use lower use sets, which I respect. That's what I like to do too sometimes. He went for the Glare, and I used the Play Rough, so I really didn't get to see what this guy did. I know it gets the contrary, so it might have been Glare Leaf Storm, if that's a thing. I'm not sure. But here I go for another play rough, and Granbull just takes it pretty well. My play rough did a lot on his clay doll, and he goes for that earth power. So he's not psychic earthquake. It's probably psychic. What's it called? Earth power. Duh. He just used the move. It was right there. But I bring in my Venusaur, and I take rocks. He withdraws, knowing I can super effect for the kill, and he brings out "Give Me a Hug" Goodra. Now that's an interesting nickname. I go for the sleep powder, knowing I'll outspeed, because I realized I was a max speed set, and the rain stops. I was predicting that very, very nicely, knowing that the rain would end, thus ending his hydration. Here comes his Mienshao, and he already knows what I'm going to do. I'm going for the fake out. It's very, very predictable, but I do it anyway. There was no reason not to. It's free damage that can only be used on the first turn, so I like to use it. And take a little bit from left Rocky Helmet, and then a little bit from Life Orb, and I'm very low, and I'm at 35. From 35, I kill this clay doll, knockout, a crit, and I get hurt by Rocky Helmet, and I go down to 14, from 35 to 14 HP. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I lived at 2 HP after Life Orb. So I bring out Venusaur, and I take more Rocky Helmet, or Stealth Rocks. I'm at 49 HP, and he brings out his Politoed. Now, he's probably going to go into his Goodra and wake up with that hydration, but I go for the growth, thinking that. And no, I was a fool. That was the Ice Beam. That's very, very nice predictions on his part. I would have just switched out to Goodra to go and wake up with the hydration, but I guess not. I take some Rocky Helmet damage. I'm down to 37. He withdraws, and he already knows I'm going for the fake out. Here comes the Clafable to end my fun. Fake out does like literally 1 HP. Look at this. I'm already down to red. I'm 25 HP left, and he just got his leftovers back. So I go for the U-turn. There's nothing I can do unless I want to die. So I'm from 25 down to 13. I come back out, and I bring the Aggron, the iron-heading Aggron. He goes for the wish, so whatever I do this turn is going to be invalid. So really, I have the Thunder Wave, the Earthquake, the Stone Edge, and the Iron Head, and he switches out. He switches out into the Politoed. Oh my gosh, he's better than me. Iron Head. I was thinking about going for the Thunder Wave, because that Clafable is unaware, but then I'm like, wait, what if he brings the Goodra predicting that? I'll get some damage off. And he gets the burn. There's my T-Wave, knowing that I would probably, most likely, live whatever turn or whatever he threw at me. But he gets the burn, so that's that. This game is going his way so much. He's just gotten so many predictions right, and this turn from that random guy who I don't know, passbyer, to hey, this guy's pretty good. I want him add him to my friends list so we can battle some other time. He must have been predicting the fake out, so I go for the Drain Punch. Well, he was predicting the fake out. I mean, what else? I've done it like every time I came in Might as well change the pace up a little. I guess a drain punch though to gain my HP back, so when I switch out I will most likely be at full HP, except stealth rocks will do their damage. So here comes out my Weavile. Focus sash is broken, so doesn't mean anything. Item is worthless now. He brings out his give me a hug Gudra. I switch out and that was terrible. I completely got that wrong. I'm gonna lose so much from HP, or so much from whatchamacallit, to the stealth rocks. Super effective. So lucky me, the rain stops. The turn he brings his Gudra back in. His Polytoad is out, so he can't bring it back, and he's gonna be asleep. I go for that fake out just in case he woke up, and it looks like he did. I go for that drain punch just to get my HP back, but he fainted. So his Gudra was pretty much worthless, except in taking out my Grand Ball. Really didn't do anything. Here's the game ender, clafable. I was going for that high jump kick, trying to get as much damage done on him as possible, and I miss the high jump kick. I can just imagine how it must look in real Pokemon when they miss a high jump kick. Like that stuff must hurt, breaking your leg and everything. So here comes my Weavile, and there's nothing I can do. He's just gonna throw his little claws towards clafable, that purple stuff coming out. And I'm thinking, if I had my focus sash, I think if that was minimum damage, and I had gotten max damage next turn, that would have killed. Or if I hit my high jump kick. Well, anyway, thanks for being here. Slapper1 out.